Hey guys, welcome back to the Art Child channel. I'm Miss Alicia and I teach therapeutic art classes for adults, kids, and teens. So today's video, I want to talk to my little artist and my big artists, aka my grown-ups, about self-love. And specifically, hold on, this workbook. This workbook is more for adults than it is for the kids, but grown-ups, you can use it with your little ones. I'm actually going to be teaching some classes on this, and I will deconstruct them for children. But I want to know something. Did you tell yourself you love yourself today? Well, if you didn't, I love you. I want to know why you didn't, though. In the comments below, tell me why you love yourself. What's the big reason? But yeah, so I have my little script here that I wanted to read off to you. I'm also going to be uploading this sort of verbatim to the podcast, which is also linked down below. We have a puppy visitor down there, and she's hanging out. But anyway, so I wanted to talk to you about self-love and this book by Zoe Crook. I'm like reading the script, even though I've already read it. It's just me. Hi guys, welcome. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about this book specifically because it aligns really well with the THC motto, which, if you didn't know, is process, not product. I've highlighted quite a few things in different passages in this book, and honestly, I spent the night reading it. I stayed up till 5 in the morning reading this, on and off. Then I went back and skimmed things, and then I went back and highlighted different things. It was quite a bit, and then I went to sleep. But anyway, so I meant to post the podcast 2 weeks ago, but I got really sick, so that's why you're getting everything today. Excuse me. I just had pasta, and I'm so sorry. I also have, a Coke Zero here. But anyway, so after reading this book, I realized it's okay if I need to cancel a class every once in a while. That's part of what self-care is. So if I was sick and coughing and sneezing while I'm trying to read to you about the world needs more purple people, or trying to read one of the big chapter books from the older kids' classes while I'm going every 5 seconds, that's not nice for you, and it's not nice for me, because I'm not taking care of myself, and you're getting a sick teacher. So after reading this, I was like, okay, it's perfectly fine if I need to cancel a class. I don't have to worry about it. It's okay. So, something I wanted to read to you guys in here was, the absence of self-love is both a result and a cause of social isolation. If you feel judged by others for your mental health, you might suffer from internalized stigma. And that's literally what the Art Child tries to break before it even gets to that point. That's why our motto is process, not product. We don't worry about what we have or don't have. We focus on ourselves and how we're going to use these art supplies to create a better whatever. But there was also another thing. Let me see. Something in here about toxic positivity. And I never knew that was a thing. It's the voice in our head that makes us justify different things. And I want to dive a little bit deeper into that right now. So I want to take the toxic positivity quiz that is in this book with you guys right now. Alright, so I found the quiz. It took me a minute. So number 1, you've been unexpectedly let go from your job. You're completely shocked. You've gone above and beyond over the years. Plus, your boss of 10 years broke the news to you via email. To coax yourself through it, you tell yourself, A, everything happens for a reason, don't hold grudges. B, take the time you need to heal. This is a hard pill to swallow, even if it ends up being a good thing. So I'll give you a minute to put your answers in the comments, or there's only 5 questions, so just wait a second before you hit enter. 2, you're feeling down because due to a global pandemic, you can't see your loved ones over the holiday. You feel silly for complaining about spending one holiday alone while others are grieving the loss of family members and friends. To console yourself, you tell yourself, A, cry it out, even though next year might be different. This year really sucks. B, stay positive. That's what FaceTime is for. Now, number 3. You have 2 options. Stay at your reliable yet unfulfilling and monotonous job, or quit and start your own business. You've been struggling with the decision. You tell yourself that, A, other people don't even have a job, and you should be grateful for having the choice. B, just because someone might kill for your position doesn't make your desire to leave any less valid. 4. You just got dumped on your birthday. What do you tell yourself? A, rejection is redirection. Get over it and get back out there. B, you'll be okay in the end, but it's going to take time to heal. There's no shame in canceling plans to cry into your pillow. And lastly, you just gave yourself the first big your first big presentation at work, and it didn't go so well. Over lunch, your coworker asks how you did. You tell her that A, everything happens for a reason. This is fuel to ace the next presentation. Or B, you're disappointed that you made some mistakes, but you did the best you could. No one is perfect. So, depending on your answers, you either had... So, here's the quick results. For question 1, if you chose A, that is toxic positivity. B, you chose positive self-talk. Question 2, if you chose A, you gave yourself positive self-talk. If you answered B, you had some toxic positivity. Question 3, if you gave yourself A, that was toxic positivity. If you answered B, that was positive self-talk. 4, if you gave yourself A, that is toxic positivity. If you gave yourself B, that is positive self-talk. Question 5, if you did A, that was toxic positivity. If you did B, that was positive self-talk. Now, you can go back, rewind, listen to the answers, listen to what I've said, so you can figure out what the difference between toxic positivity versus toxic positivity versus positive self-talk. So, it can be tough to distinguish between both toxic positivity and positive self-talk. Toxic positivity prevents you from getting to the root of the problem by encouraging you to ignore or suppress your feelings. That is why you answered the way you answered, and now we have to figure out a way to fix it. And that's pretty much my job if you take one of my online classes. So I will also be hosting some free classes, and I will link those in the description. They are for the children, and then I have Skiller. If you want to talk to me one-on-one between the hours of 9 and 3, because that's right before my children's class, you can. Sometimes it's during lunch hours, so like 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., and if you don't have the app, the link will be in the description, and I will actually have a link to my specific niche and everything. So, that is what I wanted to talk to you a little bit about today. If you want more videos on toxic positivity or positive self-talk, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!